welcome back to my channel. In the previous video, we discussed on the concept of STL with its classification as containers which are used to store the data, iterators which are used to iterate through the data stored, and algorithms which are used to carry out some operations on the stored data. In this video, we will take the example of a container and discuss all its features. So here, let's take the example of array. Array is also a container that encapsulates the fixed size data, fixed size array. So which means that the array size is decided at the compile time itself. So the array size should be provided at the compile time itself. And also the other thing with the std array or stl array is that the array the std array is a pass by value pass by value based, which means say if you take your typical array and if you pass it to a function, maybe just take the example like int array 1 of size maybe 10. Okay, and if you pass it to a function like the array name like array 1, then if whatever changes that is been made in the array 1 will in the inside this function will be reflected in the initial array also, but that is passed by a reference or passed by pointer. But when it comes to this std array or stl array, it is not the case. A new copy of the array 1 will be created in the function, and whatever changes that we make in this array 1 will not be reflected in the previous array. So that is the major difference between the typical array and the std or stl array. So, and coming to the other difference, say in the typical coding style, we had to send the size of the array also in the, as another parameter, like size also had to be sent. Okay, but here, at least in case of std array or stl array, you we already have a inbuilt member function, like we can use array 1 dot size function to get the size of the array. So that is one more advantage that we have in the stl. Okay, now let me just remove all this. Let's start with this array container. So when it comes to the syntax, it goes this way: std followed by the keyword array, followed by the size of the type of the array, like it can be integer type or any primitive types like floating type, etc., or user defined type as well. And also the size of the array, and then the followed by the array name that should be provided. Okay, then coming to the element access. When it comes to element access, so we have an array created now or an array initialized. Then if we want to access the data, then we can use these ones. You can use array name dot at specific index. Say for example, let me just give it here, maybe array dot at maybe index 3, as it is 0 based index. You will get the value at fourth index, fourth index, yeah. That is yeah, you will get the value there. Similar way, you have another operator based indexing, that is array dot array of what is that, array of 3. So this will also give you the same value. So now the question would be, why do we have, if both are giving us the same results, why do we have two? So the major difference between them is that in case of at function, at function, you will get say for example, if you try to access you have an array of size 5, and if you try to access the seventh index or the out of bound index, then you will have an exception thrown there, out of bound array access, something like this. So that is a major difference, which we don't have this in the operator indexing. So that is a major difference between the it and the operator indexing based element access. Okay, then coming to front and back function, it is like front will give you the first element and back will return you the last element. And this member function data, so this will provide you it will give you the access to the underlying array. Yeah, I forgot to mention. So see, whenever you initialize this something like this, you already have a class in cpp, so that is class array, which will have the member functions, member variable, something like maybe array of whatever the size you pass, all this. And member functions you will have, so you will have a structure something like this, not exactly this but something like this. So member functions, all the member functions whatever you are using, everything will be pre written. So that is what I mentioned. So this array, so whenever you use the array dot data of, then you will get the pointer to this array, pointer to this array. So that is what I was mentioning. So let me just remove this. So this was regarding the element access. Now coming to iterators. So see, you have your array initialized, you got to know how to access the specific element also. And if you want to iterate through that data to carry out some operations, then you can use this iterator functions like begin and end. And that is what array dot begin of, array dot end of. Then operations, when it comes to operations, say for example if you want to perform fill operation, fill operation doesn't, say for example if you want to fill all the element with some specific value 5, then you can use this fill of 5. And if you want to swap two arrays, then you can use array 1 dot swap of array 2, then you will have your array swapped. So this is regarding the operations. Now let's straightly dive into the, yeah, coding. Maybe let's do the initialization of the array, initialization of the STL or the STD array. um, Initialization. Okay, so it's something like STD, yeah, STD array of what is this, the type, maybe let's give us integer type and size of 5. And then let's store it with yeah, uh, yeah, the array name, sorry I forgot, array name maybe array 1. Yeah, this is the initialization. Okay, this is the initialization. Now coming to sorry, this is the declaration, sorry, I my bad. This is the declaration. Okay, now coming to initialization. Yeah, coming to initialization. So the initialization can be done in two ways. One is the initializer list. So let me just show it to you. So it is something like you have, yeah, the list with the values here. Yeah, and the other one is you will do the yeah, uniform initialization, like something like this. So maybe let's take an array 2 and directly do a uniform initialization. 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay, something like this. This is called uniform initialization. This is called initializer list initializer, maybe iser. This is uniform initialization. Uniform. Okay, so that was it regarding the initialization. And also you can do the assigning the value using the initializer list. So like maybe, yeah, assign using yeah, initializer list. So maybe let me just show it here. Say for example, yeah, you have the same array. Then you can yeah, in the typical C coding or C++, you had to initialize the values here itself, like you had to initialize here something like this. But here with the STL or STD yeah, templates, you can make this initialization after in the next line. Array 1 equals whatever the data you want to provide, maybe something like yeah, yeah, something like this. Yeah, that was it regarding the assigning the values using the initializer list. Now we are done with the, yeah, we are yeah, done with the initialization declaration. So let's use this element access. Maybe for example it operator indexing front, back and data on this arrays. Maybe let me just create C out, and maybe let me take this array 1, and let me try to get the value. Actually, say for example you want it using yeah, uh, array 1 dot maybe sorry, at index maybe 2. Yeah, let's print it out. Maybe save it and just run. Okay, so I, yeah, happen to use the same name. Let me just change it to 3 and maybe 4. Yeah, let me save it. So let me use the 4 array 4 here, array 4. Sorry, save. Let me run it again, and if you see, um it's giving me the yeah, address. So this is seems to happen. Yeah, what happened here? Let me put a star, save to get the data. Maybe run code. Okay, clear the terminal, run it again. What is this? What is the problem? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Seems to be okay. Sorry. Because yeah, I'm just using the array 1 with this value here. Let me do one thing. The best thing would be array 1, right? So let me make it array 4 here. Sorry, this was my bad. Save it, and let me run the code. Yep. So if you see in the 0 1 2, and you have the value 5. Yeah, so this was regarding it. Let me do the same thing using indexing. Maybe array yeah, 2 of maybe 2. I should get the value what, 3 as the answer. So let me see, but I think better I do yeah, slash n here, maybe slash n, save it, and if I do a run, yeah, if I see, you got the value 3. Okay, so this was regarding that. Also let me try to do access the out of bound. Maybe let me just try to access maybe 10th index, and if you see, you will get an exception now. So let me just run it, and yeah, out of range. See, this is the exception I was talking about. Anyways, let me save it again. Let me make it let me try to access the front, back and data. So similar way, let me just copy it here and put it here, and then see out, mm, array. Okay, let me use array 4 itself. Array 4 dot front of, then sorry, okay, and okay, I think this is missing here, and also, oh my god, sorry, it should be something like this. This is like this, yeah, off. Then I think all good. Similar way, maybe for the back to access the last element. Okay, and yeah, maybe let me include the next line character here. Yeah, so the front and back, so which means it should give us the value at index 1 4. Then next is what was that, 3. Here it should be Let me write it 4, right? Yeah, and then here it should be how much? Array 2 of 2, so which means 3. Then here it should give us the value how much? 1, and then here it should give us the value 7. Simple as that. Okay, let me just run it. Okay, and if you see it is 4317. Okay, now we have only one element access left, that is to get the to access the underlying array, or to get the pointer to that array. Okay, so let me just use array 4 dot data, right? Dot data. Okay. Okay, looks all good. So so let me use a semicolon, save, and if I run it now, yes, so you get the address here. Okay, so this is what I was mentioning. This is the address to that yeah, underlying array, or pointer to that array. Okay, next thing was the iteration or iterators. So let me just use the iterators. Maybe let me focus on the array 4 itself. Okay, and say for example I want to iterate through it, then let me just use a iterator operator for maybe let me create an yeah, integer, auto integer. So auto I, and equals maybe what is this, array 4 dot begin, and semicolon, for I less than or equals to array, or less than, sorry, let me use less than array 4 dot end, until which do I plus plus, and yeah, so, and you do a c out of, what is this, yeah, whatever the, maybe create a space here, and yeah, just take the value at that index, and should be fine. Yeah, so maybe should be fine. Maybe we can give a next line as well. Maybe let me copy it from here, copy it, and just paste it. Okay, save it. Now if I run this, yeah, so okay, looks like there is a problem. What is this? Unresolved order function type invalid. Okay, what is the problem? So invalid operand type int. Okay, order function operator. Okay, okay, I have not used this thing here. Function, it's a member function, so you have to use this actually. Then I think it should run fine for us. Yes, if you see, it has iterated through, yeah, the this array, that is 1 4 5 6 7. Simple as that. Maybe I can also use something like yeah, next line, or maybe some code, array 4, something like this, maybe array 4. No, it should cannot be like that. Maybe I have to use it somewhere above here. See, maybe v, and maybe copy this, maybe put it here, save it, and here should be fine. Let me run it in the code, and oh, what was the problem? When I copied it, yeah, now it should be fine. Run the code. Okay, so if you see, you have from 1 to 7. Simple as that. What is this for? Okay, this is the naming. Okay, yeah, for better view I can use this one here for the next line, and it should be fine. Okay, so this is array 4 printed here. So we have iterated through the array 4 using the begin and end. You have another way also to iterate, like from in the reverse way. Let me just give you that as well. Maybe for example, you'll just have to use r begin and r end. Simple as that. Save it. Maybe you should get it in the reverse. Let's try it out. Yes, you have it in the reverse way. For example, 7 6 5 4 1 here, 1 4 5 6 7 something like this. This is iterators. Yeah. Now just think that okay, you want to fill all the array 2 with the value 5, then you have this fill operation. So how to do that is very simple. Okay, just use array 2, okay, dot fill operator with the value whatever you want to, maybe 10. And yeah, then just think that you want to print all the elements in that array 2. Maybe just copy this and then just array 2, then use array 2 here, then use array 2 here, and then what is this? I think everything should be okay. I think everything should be okay. Yeah, let me save it and then let me just run it. And if you see, the array 2 actual values were something else when we initialized it, this ones. But and when after I use this fill operator, it's all the 10 now. Yeah, simple as that. Then also you have this swap operation. Maybe you can also try out. Maybe, yeah, I can also just do this swap operation. Maybe just think that you have okay, array 2 with all 10 now. Let's do swap between array 3 and array 2 with these values. Okay, so let me just do this swap operation, simple as that. Like array 2 dot swap with array maybe array 3, hope it's also of the same size, array 3. uh, yeah, array 3. Then let's print both array 1, array 2 and array 3. So hope we have this array 3 with us. Do we have it? Yes, we have it. Okay, so then I think it should be fine. Let's see. First let's run this. If it is running good. Yes, it's running good, which means, yeah, we have the swap operation done. So for which we can just first copy and paste this to, just see if the array 2 should have now changed to array 3 values. Let's see. Save it. And if you run, yeah, we have the array 3 values here stored in the array 2. If you see the array 3 here, in the beginning it was this values and the same values we have it here. And if you see now with the array 3, if I print it, it should be all 10. So let me just print them as well here for you. Yeah, array 3 and array 3 and sorry, array 3 as well. Yeah, so now if I run it, yeah, simple as that. So this was regarding the array container and its iterators, its operations, element access and all that. Thank you. Thanks for watching the video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you.